This video chart presentation is Sino Payments Inc. Stock Charts has this listed as a pink sheet stock. A quick check of OTC market shows it's a fully reporting pink sheet, so it's listed on their OTCQB tier. This is a chart to keep an eye on. You can see a nice climb through here, coming off sub-penny lows, busting through a pretty solid resistance level at 2.5 cents. Stock consolidated, and now the last few days it's back on the move, and potentially heading into blue sky breakout territory. So you're going to see some strong uptrends going on with the MACD. Just dropped a bullish cross again. MACD is still showing a lot of strength to the trend. PPO, very similar look. It's a nice look to the ADX. Be looking for that to try and take out that level. This is still registering just below a 40. So with the 35.5 reading, the ADX is still in trend mode. Overall still bullish. We'll want to see it come through, break through that area to show even more strength to the trend. Because of the retrace, MFIs came back down, dipped below 50. Once again cranking upward, a lot of strength. Accumulation distribution, almost a straight vertical move. Tells you that there's been a lot of buying in this stock. Shaking money flow, back into the green. Buying pressure is overcoming selling pressure. Followers of the CCI, they use that break of 100 as the buy point. Stock remains a hold until it comes back down and breaks through 100. But per definition of the CCI, the buy signal was just given. Full still back through 50, a lot of momentum in the play. Tricks, of course, it was on its retrace. It's a lagging indicator. Looks like it's curling again. It'll be looking in the future for another bullish cross. It's RSI. This is just a great look. A lot of momentum in the play. Momentum players like to see it over top of 70. They'll reference that as being in the power zone. But from a swing trade standpoint, what I look at is that break of 50 with the RSIs. And you can see this was actually showing momentum coming into the play clear down here around a penny. Since then, momentum stayed strong. RSI has held its trend over top of 50. That's bull chart territory. And the price per share has continued on a very strong upward trend. A bullish cross just recently happened to the 50-day through the 200-day moving average. Again, in a long-term perspective, that's a very bullish indication for the chart. And some other key things that I see, as I mentioned, some resistance right there at 2.5 cents. That was blown through back about a month ago. It's a nice rounded look to a consolidation. It's very bullish. A lot of times you see a little more consolidation come through here as it tries to test some resistance. That's called a cup and handle pattern. And it's one of the strongest continuation patterns in technical analysis. Even if that handle doesn't form, this rounded look shows a great deal of strength. Holding over top the short-term moving averages, some large volume days. You can see on Friday it really picked up, 587,000 shares traded, as it's taken out another resistance point right there at a nickel. And that's another key component to this chart, because now it's basically heading towards a blue sky breakout with no more resistance in sight until up here around a 7.5 cent mark. Obviously that's significant gains from where it is, closing right around 5.5 cents. So it's about another 40% move to go up here and challenge this top end resistance. If it takes that out, that is the true blue sky breakout. Nothing else in its way, and an extremely bullish position if that happens. So heading into this coming week, I'd be looking for volume to stay strong, for a push to continue to happen, see if it can go up and challenge 7.5 on any sort of pullback. I'd look for some support right there around 4 cents, and then again down there at 3 cents, and ultimately on a deep pullback, the 2.5 cent mark should hold. But right now this chart's very bullish and not giving hints of a pullback, so I think it's worth keeping on watch this week to see how it performs. As always, this is merely my interpretation of the SNPY chart. Thank you for watching, and trade smart.